She is a writer on a freeform show called The Bold Type. She's hella poppin'. She's from Florida, though she apologizes on behalf of the entire state. Give it up for Dr. Nikita Hamilton.
Yeah, I'm from Florida. I'll get over it eventually. You guys look great. I'm having the best day because today I stepped on the scale and I'm almost my aspirational weight on my license. All the ladies are like laughing, the guys are like, what the hell? Let me explain to you how it works. We go to the DMV, much like you, to get a new license, renew it, you know. You get to the front, they finally call your number, and they ask you basic questions you should know the answer to. What's your eye color? What's your hair color? And then they say, what's your weight? And you're like, what am I gonna say to that? And the way we decide, it's kind of like how you decide where you're applying to college, right? You have a safety school, that's how much you weigh right now, you know? You have your match school, that's if you stopped going to like Starbucks and Coffee Bean every morning, getting the pumpkin loaf you should be eating, that's the weight you would be, right? And then there's the aspirational weight. That's the weight you need to be to fit into that pair of jeans from college that you just can't let go of, you know? And that's the one I chose, and I'm finally almost there. And I know that this is like westernized standard of beauty, like messing with my head, but I'm a victim, and so are you, so it's okay. I want to talk about vaginas for a little bit because we got a whole bunch of people without them trying to tell the people who have them what to do. So, yeah, right? Thank you. So I'm going to start with this. If you are dating someone who says they like vaginas, and you go to their apartment and they have single-ply toilet paper, they do not like vaginas. They don't respect vaginas, and you need to take your vagina out of that apartment. I see single-ply toilet paper as an act of aggression, you know? I worked at a place with single-ply toilet paper, and I went to HR and told them that I was in a hostile work environment. It is what it is, you know? And on something else, rap music, right? We have a lot of conversations about how it's like misogynistic and not very nice to women, but I have more of like a lyrics problem when it comes to vaginas. Let's start with the classic Yin Yang Twins, the Whisper song, right? We got a lovely refrain of beat the pussy up, pause. Beat the pussy up, pause. Beat the pussy up, pause. I was like, wow, there's a lot of beating going, but maybe it's just a metaphor, you know? I can like get with it. But then we have the newer, soon to be, I'm sure, Rap Hall of Fame hit by the Migos, Fight Night. Beat it with the left, beat it with the right. I'ma beat the pussy up like Fight Night. I was like, pause. Why all the violence against vaginas? Like, I know they're durable, but I'm not volunteering mine for the Hunger Games. I think you can get so much more pussy with petting than punching. Like, that's just what I want to share with all of you today. But getting off sex, I think sex is a little easy to get. Dating is really hard. I think that if you are a heterosexual black woman, especially here, dating is like the most difficult thing in the world. So hard, right? It seems like nobody is interested in dating us unless we have like stripper skills, and I don't have the upper or lower body strength for pole work. I just don't. I almost sprained my wrist in like a beginner pole class. Anyway, point being that when someone does ask you out, you kind of feel like obligated to say yes because it's such a rare occurrence. It's like a comet, right? But like a comet, you go outside and you're like, wow, that's rare, but not that impressive. Like it's not that special, you know? So it's part of the reason why I really love traveling to other countries that like don't have black populations, because I just want to see how they treat black women, you know? Yes. So my mom and I were in Istanbul a couple years back. We're in the Grand Bazaar, we're walking, all of a sudden I hear, psst, Shakira. They can't be talking to me. I don't look like Shakira. Keep walking. Psst, J-Lo. Wow. So I turn around and he's like, yeah, you, shaped like a Coke bottle. I was like, excuse me, thank you for noticing the work that I've put in, you know? But then I turned to my mom and I was like, Mom, they don't have black people here. I could be their Beyonce. And there's something about your mom looking at you like, I believe in you, but not that much, that really grounds you as a human being. A couple years later, a friend and I went to Dublin. I had a conference there, and we were in this pub. It's super late, and this like hammered older white gentleman comes up to me, and he's like, "You look beautiful. Would you give a guy like me a chance?" And before I could even answer, he's like, "I know you're already dating some black man back in America who's real muscular and can run really, 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 really fast." And that's when I realized everyone in Ireland thinks black men in America are on the Olympic track team. Had no idea. It's also when I realized that we black women need to raise the standard of our requirements because the international community thinks we deserve better, you know? They think you deserve an Olympian. They think you deserve. I had this other trip, nothing to do with dating, nothing to do with romance, but my mom and I went to Scotland. And my last name's Hamilton, so there's a Hamilton clan in Scotland. We're in the gift shop, we're looking at souvenirs, the family crest is on a whole bunch of stuff, it's on this mug. I was like, Mom, we should buy this, and then we should find who bought us. Yeah, that look, my mom's face, mirror image. She was mortified. I was like, Mom, we gotta do it for the culture. We gotta do it for the ancestors. She made us immediately leave Scotland. So on that, I felt like I had disappointed the ancestors, right? But I realized I disappoint the ancestors like all the time, you know? Like yesterday, I watched 7 episodes of the same show because I couldn't reach the remote, you know? Harriet Tubman took all these people to freedom, hundreds of miles. I was thwarted by 3 inches of space. That's what stopped me. I'm gonna get better. I'm probably not gonna get better. I binged Black Mirror today, like home. Anyway, I'm gonna get a little political, but first I'm gonna say this. I really wanna be like one of those carefree black women who's just like, I'm so into adventure, like let's climb a mountain, like let's parasail, all this stuff. But I feel like being a black person outside is an extreme sport, like in and of itself, you know? I feel like white people are able to do like extreme sports and want to because life's pretty like chill and mundane. My heart rate on the highway next to a cop car is higher than it is in the Tower of Terror. Fuck bungee jumping, you know? But I realized that I can gauge how much a black person is making by the extreme sports they're trying. So you have that guy who's like, yeah, I've been free solo rock climbing outside. It's so dope. I'm like, okay, you're making like high 200s, low 200s. That's what's up. That's what's up. This girl's like, oh yeah, I did like a wire cage dive off the coast of Australia for sharks, you know, to swim around me as they threw raw meat in the ocean. I was like, wow, you're making $400,000 a year. That's so amazing. That's awesome. But then I stopped and I was like, I'm gonna need you to remember who you are because the ancestors didn't do all this so you could get mauled by a tiger. Like, that's not the way they wanted you to get taken out. Yes. On a more political front, this Mueller report. We waited so long for it. Disappointed. But what I realized was that Mueller overestimated the average American's ability to critically read. Or read. 400 plus pages. We have people who haven't finished C-Spot Run. It's 15 pages long and mostly pictures. Like, he was expecting too much out of us. The world has moved forward, but not as much as we like, right? How many people went and have watched like When They See Us? Have you guys seen that? Yeah, it's a lot. I hope y'all didn't see it before you went to work. That's a dangerous game you're playing if you work with white people. That's crazy. You're like one microaggression away from killing Connie. It's not alright. That's not okay. That's dangerous. But we're having to teach kids like how to deal with the cops. Like how to talk to them and all this stuff. And what I realized was on my first encounter with the cops, with the lovely LAPD, was that it turns me into a very entitled white woman. It's strange. Like, let me give you the scenario. This is what happened. They stopped me for doing nothing. I was existing. And they're like, I need to see your ID. And I hand it over. And I'm like, I think I'm already dressed in like Lululemon. Like, I'm like, And I hand over the ID, and he's like, so what's your eye color? I was like, brown. He's like, what's your hair color? I was like, excuse me, sir, if you can't read my license, I don't think that you have the authority to be writing me a ticket. Who am I right now? I was in my own head like, Connie? Like, I don't know who I am. I haven't been able to fix it, but what I have started doing is pretending that anytime I talk to someone out in public, that I'm talking to the police. I've gotten so much free stuff and I've been getting upgraded left and right, and that is my time. Thank you so much.
So the second set we're about to do is based off of her set. Thank y'all for rocking with us. More improv.
Hey, baby. Yeah. I just came out of the bathroom. And I thought that you loved me. And my pussy. But there was one ply in there.
I do love your pussy.
Oh my God. But there's one ply, and this needs at least 2 or 3. Wet wipes would be preferable. I thought we were on a different level. So
Maybe we have different love languages. I thought one ply would be enough for you and your pussy.
you don't even know me.
Maybe I don't. We need therapy.
Cut to therapy. You're not going to get a chin for your phone.
Sorry. Baby, I'm always fucking up.
So I can see a lot of hostility already. Wow. You know, relationships are hard, but
I'm just smiling at
I
you.
know. Love.
Good, you good?
I think we should stop with that and let's talk. Let's get into it.
I can't touch my wife? I can't touch my wife? Okay.
I don't think you at this moment as a therapist, just looking at the situation. I think y'all need to talk, and then you can go in for the touching. I support touching. I think that is important in every relationship.
Yeah, I'm sure you know everything about relationships.
That's what you're paying me for. So I do know.
I'll stop. Do what you gotta do. I'm here to heal.
Well, how do you feel? Well, speaking of healing, yes, my pussy hasn't healed yet. From the one-ply toilet paper I had to use at his house. Can you stop what you just said? I know. You just said you use one-ply toilet paper.
Yeah.
I don't even know if this relationship is really even savable. Like, I don't get emotionally involved in my clients' relationships, but that just sounds terrible. You got her one ply? That's what I'm saying, Doc. You understand what I'm talking about? You deserve to be loved. Your pussy needs to be loved.
I love that pussy every night. That's what I'm trying to say.
You are on trial, sir.
Yes, Your Honor.
The witness testified that her pussy lips bled.
Was it from the sex or from the toilet paper?
My brother, you know what it's from. One single ply toilet paper is not enough.
Kill him.
All right, girls trip in Bermuda. I love you guys and thank you so much for supporting me. I know it was expensive, but there's financing.
I'm gonna do it.
Because I know they were like, all the girls didn't sign the waiver. Sign it before you get there.
That's what I'm trying to stall. I'm stalling. You ain't say nothing yet.
Say nothing. We ain't trying to die. Girl, that's some white people shit. You ain't seen, like, Steve Irwin is dead now.
Okay, but he didn't book with Caribbean Excursions, which is like the best excursion company ever. And I've seen their YouTube videos. Nobody's
Can I
died.
just say, like, you make $100,000 a year, and you got really good health insurance, so you can handle getting eaten by a shark. Like, but if I got bit by a shark or eaten,
And I just had a nightmare last night that a dog bit my arm and I couldn't go to the hospital.
wait, what?
She didn't real dream. Nightmare. Look, it's besides the point. We ain't trying to go in that water, girl. Someone had to say it. Y'all were just pussyfooting around.
I can't believe we got all the way to frickin' Bermuda for you guys to tell me this.
I heard they have good weed here.
Yeah, we can definitely get into that too.
Cool. Well, we can get to that now. Yeah, let's smoke weed.
I'll go find
Wait, don't. You don't have to. I mean, look. You know what? I'm having a change of heart. We're on this boat already.
We are.
The water is literally right there.
The cage is waiting for us.
I mean, what black woman wouldn't want to get in a cage?
Cut to the news report later. This just in.
So quick, we had to sit down first.
This just in from Bermuda. 4 black American women have been found mauled and eaten by sharks. One of them made over $400,000.
Baby, I'm so glad we're in Istanbul.
Istanbul.
It's hard for me to say. You know, Mama hasn't been cultured. She hasn't been around a lot.
It's truly all good. I love you. We're here on this vacation.
Ooh. What do you call you? Beyonce. Beyonce over there. You're talking about her and me.
You look like Beyonce.
Her or me?
Which one of us is
Her or
Beyonce?
me?
Which one is Kelly?
You both look like Beyonce. Can't tell the difference.
She's adopted, so you should be able to tell the difference. Which one of us is Beyonce?
When I blink this eye, I see Beyonce.
Okay, so. It's just upsetting. I was wrong for a second there.
I'm just saying, because if one of us is Beyonce. Well, baby, I believe in you, but Beyonce, you know.
Oh, Beyonce.
Beyonce!
You're using 2 hands?
Beyonce. Yeah.
An indication to me, like Beyonce.
Oh, you in this now? Okay. Who is Beyonce? Is it me or is it her?
You both Beyonce.
They don't know what Beyonce means here.
Oh, Jerry, you see Beyonce? Beyonce look good.
I see no Beyonces here before, but then I see 2 Beyonces here.
2 Beyonces means 2 women means 2 sex.
All right.
Beyonce.
No, back on.
Okay.
Hey, Beyonce.
I'm not pushing
From
you.
Beyonce, we get pretty Beyonce.
No, we want to be Beyonce. That's my baby. Okay. That's not like Beyonce.
Hey, girl. I'm just out here running a quick 100-yard dash.
Are you talking to me, a black woman who's educated in Los Angeles?
I heard you were a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, my name's Usain Bolt.
I can't tell you whether it is or it isn't. You gotta say that for yourself. Smell it or something.
Listen, I know it's crazy, but I had a dream that there's hope for people like you and I.
Girl, what you talking about? We ain't never gonna get no man.
It's thinking like that that's holding us back, Jalissa.
Is it that, or is it the fact that we're on the bottom of the tier, huh?
Don't say that. I don't want to hear you talking like that.
I'm just saying. I've been on Tinder for 5 years.
Just 5 years, and you haven't found one.